Welcome back to the All Healers to 3K series. This is episode 5 and we have a lot to do this week. But first, we are missing 3 of our tier sets. That means that I'm literally still living in season 2 of the War Within on 3 of my characters. But before we get into vaults, I want to show you guys quickly where we ended off last week. Huge gains last week. Highly recommend going and checking out that episode because we did a lot last week. But yeah, we have a lot to go as well. All right, so we got vaults to open today. Like I said, these are my favorite days, but we are pretty desperate for tier. If a lot of these characters don't get tier today, it's likely that we just have to finish the challenge without tier on them. Hopefully the Holy can really join the grind with a tier piece, not a belt. Hands is tier. I only played the Paladin like a little bit, and only last week. And we already have 4 set here, so huge gains there. What are we missing on this character? Just catalyzable pieces is really it. Come on, Monk. Let me play around with the Holy 4 set. Oh, no. Okay, Druid has tier. Druid does not have trinkets or a good one hand, so that's what this character really needs. So hopefully this character gets good trinket luck. That's an offhand. Ooh, Nathrian Ferula, however you say that. Okay, that's tier. That's mythic track tier. We got 2 mythic track tier. That's beautiful. Like chef's kiss of vaults. We can find haste in other pieces, I think. Dude, 2 characters have gotten 4 set today. But it's whatever. It's a mythic piece with a socket. Like, how bad could it be? So as you see, some pretty big gains this week. Now, I did get the Shaman tier set. However, our Haste is still at 8% because Totemic did not like Haste last season, but Farseer apparently needs all the Haste in the world, so we are going to struggle with that quite a bit this week. But before we deal with that, I do still want to keep up last week's momentum and just tackle some keys on the Evoker. I had someone comment on a video. It might be one of you guys. I don't know if y'all are watching, but it had me cracking up because they insulted me in like a new way. They said, "Hey man, love your content, but I can't watch you play Evoker. It's just not for you," or something like that. And I was like, what? And it wasn't even that short that I made of me like kind of, you know, memeing a bit. It was straight up just a stream. Like it was a stream of me playing Evoker. And they commented that. I was like, what? What the heck? What did I do? As we saw last week in Gambit on the Evoker, soaking the big circle, the big divine star, whatever that collapsing star thing's called, on the final boss is absolutely miserable on the Evoker. So now I have recruited a mage to do that for me, so I can just sit there and heal, and you see we have such an easier time. We started it off with a vault opening, and the vault was like insanely kind to us, so very happy about that. All right. Oh, mage. Alright, so we start off this week very, very strong with a successful Evoker key, but I'm really itching to try out this Farseer Shaman tier set. However, like I said, I do only have 8% haste, so we're going to struggle quite a bit, but even despite that, we tackled this Dawnbreaker until it all falls apart. What do you guys think of this key? No, let me kick. To be fair, we went to kick the same thing. I needed this. Dang. You really want to kick with this build. Ooh, I almost forgot my Unleash Life keybind. That would have been bad. See how slow these Chain Lightning casts are. That's crazy. Watch this, watch this. See how slow this is? That is ridiculously slow. I also just let that guy rot. Yeah, this is not playable with this haste. Okay, okay, stop the video, stop the video. It's time. It's time that I come clean and address the allegations against me. I'm not proud of it. I'm not. But I did let those people die. And it's partly my fault, but I'm the only one to blame. But if I had more haste, I probably could have saved them. It's just so hard. I'll cast a chain lightning, and by the time that cast is over, the druid just died, and even Rob fell. But I'm kidding. I don't know where I was going with that, but hey, this is so stupid. I might not even include this, but now I feel like I have to. But this key, look, you see just how bad my haste is. I was so shocked by it that I literally didn't even notice the druid dying until he was literally dead. I was just so focused on how slow those lava bursts were. So it only gets crazier from here, but I promise you, you're in for a treat with this key, so check it out. Don't fly! Don't fly! Oh god. Rob has a Riptide on him. The Druid is probably going to die here because he flew so early. No. What are you doing? Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Druid, I've done all I can. Please help me help you. Shout out to Thunderous Paws, breaking my slow there. Okay, Druid just took 2 stacks. What are we doing? I'm dead.
Only the strongest.
Oh, I hate this pool, man. Can Cloudburst this one? Oh, Tank, don't run at your whole party. What are you doing? I feel like I don't need to use anything for this one. Tank, stop. What are you doing? Why are you running at the whole party? It's crazy. Alright. Yikes. I've legit never seen a tank, 1, tank that boss on that side of that little arena, and 2, just jump at your party. Like, you have 3 casters and you jumped straight at all of us. I've never seen that before. Have you guys seen tanks do that? I think he was trying to line up on that pole so he wouldn't get the knockback, but he's literally a demon hunter. I don't know. But, you know, this key lost its steam, and so did I, so to try to avoid how far we fell down last week, I really want to pick up some momentum. So I'm going to take us into a EcoDome. EcoDome is the easiest key of the season. Surely this can't be a close call, right? We're cruising.
They have brought so many. They speak the complete.
Tank, no. These phase blades really hurt when you like first pull them. And I guess he didn't even use anything jumping in. Do we want the creeper? Okay. I can grab the creeper. Help. Help. It's aggro to me. Tank. Oh. I thought that... I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Now he's saying nah, bro. We're just so far behind on count. Okay, so he wants that. He wants the staff with... Honestly, the staff with lust. Can we do it? Honestly, I don't regret pulling this because... we needed the count anyways. We're so fine. We have 3.5 minutes. We did need that. What? Oh my goodness. We don't have a B-res. Anyone have jumper cables? I know I don't. Come on, Earth Ellie. Get in there and do some damage. Oh, someone does. Okay, we're back. We're so back. We got this. We got this. 30 seconds. Dip your toes in. Mage, you're killing me. 16 seconds. Come on. I just have to heal and hope the damage is enough. Oh, we did it, and we wouldn't have done it had I not grabbed that little crawly thing. Yikes. Okay, so this one came down to it. It was kind of just like a pretty mid-level key. Like, there weren't too many deaths. There wasn't like a crazy wipe. There really wasn't anything notable all key. We were just kind of behind on damage the whole time, and I don't think that we were routing correctly, and you saw that with us getting to 99% before the final boss. But luckily, since I pulled that creeper in, we were able to get to 100% and barely timed the key. Now, Farseer, although I still don't have a lot of haste at this point in the week, it still does crank. Like, I'm really starting to get the flow of it. I'm keeping that Unleash Life on cooldown, keeping Ancestral Swiftness on cooldown, and that does allow me to crank out some big numbers in damage to help close out that key. But I do still feel pretty salty about Dawnbringer, so let's go back into Dawnbringer and see if we can successfully do this key without our tank ruining everything. Yeah, it's like my favorite time of the year when it... Oh, tank is actively typing the range need to bait the circles as he dies to the flying in. Yeah, so this place is cursed. We'll probably come back to it later in the week, but for now, let's try Floodgate. Like, Floodgate was the most ridiculous key last season. It was so hard to heal. But this season, I've really had a lot of success with it. Maybe it's just because I've done it 2 seasons in a row. But it's one of the keys that, like, I don't really fail too often. Like, if we do fail this key, it's because of time. And you're going to see that in this next key. We have to pull out some crazy pulls to make up for some early, like, honestly, some very aggressive, risky pulls that just cause deaths early on in the key. So, yeah, like I said, we do some crazy stuff to try to time this key, and I'll just let it play out. You know, the downside of this route is you kind of go to the easy boss first, and then have to take on both hard bosses, like, back to back. So you don't really, like, know how the dungeon's gonna go, you know what I mean? Like, normally, dungeons like Priory, you kind of get, like, the hard pull out of the way, like, first pull, and then the rest is, you know, honestly, like, I don't know, with some exceptions. This is cursed. Our tank, oh no. This is so cursed. I'm, like, afraid to move down these stairs. Did we just die? I think we just died here. So now the timers on both those dungeons was, like, very cursed. Oh, tank, don't do it. No, why do tanks do this? Oh, this pool is not fun to heal. Oh my goodness. Go, go, go. Honestly, pulling a boss? Yeah. We kind of have to here. Just YOLO it. Popping every defensive now. Oh, Vecna, come here. This is gonna absolutely destroy us, by the way, so... I need, like, a random free proc of Ascendance. There we go. We got it. Oh, mage, don't take another line. What are you doing? We got Lust. Why didn't we Lust? Because I'm the Luster and I forgot. Pop Cloudburst. Mage defensive, mage barrier, something. Something, please. I'm completely out of mana. Oh, this is so bad. Oh my gosh, stop moving! Oh, the tank died. We have 2B. Why? We survived the hard part. We died to the easy part. Okay. That key was cursed, man. Absolutely cursed. As you see, I mean, that was just brutal. Like, that was like a gut punch. I healed through the most ridiculous pull I think I've ever done, with us pulling both of those jump starters into the final boss and healing through that massive AoE pulse, but still no success. And by the way, you're seeing on screen, I did get sponsored by G Fuel recently. This was my dream sponsorship. So they did show up on Friday's stream to hand out some free tubs of G Fuel. So huge shout out to them. Supporting small streamers is so necessary and they do such a great job of it. So huge shout out to them for sharing some love to our stream. And also I want to take a quick moment to shout out everyone that is, like, all the other content creators that are rating me after they're done with their streams, and all of you guys that show up and hang out on the streams. You guys are what make these streams so much fun, and honestly what gives this series its life. So huge shout out to Vlad, G Fuel, everyone that hangs out in stream. You guys, I mean, I can't say enough words to say thank you enough. So if you want to return some love to G Fuel, or if you want to return some love back to Definitely Not Vlad, I'll leave a link to Definitely Not Vlad's Twitch down in my description below, but I'll also leave my creator code down in the description for G Fuel. So if you've ever been curious, want to try what G Fuel tastes like, I drink it every day on stream. I have for many, many years. It's amazing. It keeps me hydrated and energized and focused throughout the stream. So use that creator code at checkout, and it really helps me, and it shows them, that I'm very appreciative, which I am. So check out those links in the description below. But enough of that, let's get back to the series. And since things aren't going too well on the Resto Shaman and the Prez Evoker, I came into this week thinking these are the 2 highest healers that I have. Surely we're going to get one of them to 3k, but as you're seeing, those, that's just not happening. So let's change things up. Let's hop on the Resto Druid, and you're going to see basically the exact opposite of the key that we just did on Floodgate, but this time on the Druid. Oh, DK, what are you doing? Oh, DK, move out of it. No. The DK bathed in it. Don't pull boss. Oh, no. Can the DK get in here? I don't think the DK is going to be allowed in here. Yeah, really? Why would we pull the boss? I will say, this mechanic is actually really hard to heal as Druid. Oh, stand here. Don't hit me, please. Because I'm a hot-based healer. Oh! Tank, no, Tank got hit. Oh, Tank, why are you pulling so much? Oh, there's no way. There is no way I live this, yeah. Oh, man. At this point, like, all of my characters just need gear. So it's just worth it for me to just finish these keys and just hope that we get a piece at the end. I say that as someone throws up an abandoned boat. Oh no, I voted no. I jinxed it. Swiftman into wild growth. And just regrowth around. We can go and convoke. Super chill. Okay. We finally gained some IO today. So riding the high of that win, as well as G Fuel letting us give away a bunch of tubs of G Fuel, it was just such a fun stream. And I just want to show you a quick little clip of just how laid back you guys allow me to be on stream. Like, we just have a good time. So if you haven't been able to catch a stream live yet, just check us out. Just come hang out Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 1 p.m. Central Time. We go for about 4 to 5 hours, so it's a nice laid-back time. So definitely come hang out. I would love to see you guys there. Vega Tank, time to show off your Spanish? Like, that means cow, right? I know that. I know that because my wife plays this song that her mom would always play. Like something like that. I don't know how it goes, but it's a banger of a song, and it's literally about a cow. Is that right? I don't know how the song goes, but I just know every time it plays, I'm like, oh yeah, we're singing about a cow. La vaca, eh, la vaca. Oh, okay, so Linda knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, dude, the song's a banger. But my wife says that her mom would always play it, and she has a playlist of a bunch of like songs and stuff. It's called La Vaca. Okay, yeah, that song is like, she told me that's like a classic. Like, it's just so unserious, but it's like instant classic, and it's so good. Like, it's so funny, but it's so good. That's, I've never seen that death before. Oh no. It's okay, we have a B-res. We only have 50 seconds left. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Ah! Whew. We slammed it. Oh, goodness. Dang, we got 118 IO for that. That's actually a lot more than I thought. Ooh, in a one-hand. I don't think we need it. Yeah, we definitely don't need the one-hand. Another extremely close call in EcoDome. I mean, I don't know what it is about this dungeon, but it started off as one of the easiest keys I've done. But even on my monk, like, off-stream, I'm trying to push EcoDome, like, 15 and stuff. And the amount of keys that have just wiped on the first boss, because people still, like, don't know where to drop puddles. Ads get to the boss. Like, this dungeon is kind of becoming one of my most cursed dungeons. But anyways, let's move on. And we're going to move on to a plus 14. That's right, a plus 14 on the rest of Druid. I wasn't having a lot of luck on the Evoker and Shaman, but dude, the Druid got some gains this week. We tackle this 14 like it was nobody's business. I mean, just look at how quickly this pulsar dies. It only gets like 2 pulses off. This group was gaming, I was feeling myself, and it pays off. Growth's around 2. Okay, now I'm gonna do a big wild growth. Oh yeah, they're destroying the ad. We're fine. We're already down Lust. I'm gonna rebuff them. Collapsing Stars starting soon. I'm gonna get an energy thing, so I'm gonna soak once. Do the dodges, and then soak again immediately. You just let the last one expire. Here, we're going to kill the boss before the star explodes, so I'm just going to stay in here and do damage. Nice. Woo! Huge key. So after all those gains on the Druid, I still have this salty taste on my mouth about the Shaman. I mean, I came prepared to get this thing to 3K this week, and although it's looking like that's not going to happen quite yet, I still just at least want to get this Dawnbreaker under my belt. So what I did over the weekend was I grinded like LFR. I blasted a bunch of 10s of Solia's Gambit and Streets, just grinding out some haste gear. And I was able to push up my haste to about, I think, like 21%. You're going to be able to see on the character screen in one of these clips, but I think we got it all the way up from 8% to like 20-something%. So we blasted our haste up, and finally, to close out the week, we saw some success in a few keys on the Shaman. So I'll let those play out. Maybe I just save my Ancestral Swiftness for the decays. We have Cloudburst still. This should be fine. Pop Cloudburst. Oh yeah, that was pretty chill. And I can just sit here, let my hots do their job. Get a kick in. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna save my swiftness. Oh no, I accidentally moved my mouse over, like, off of my nameplates, and accidentally pressed my chain heal button. But since I moved off of my nameplates, it cast chain lightning there. So I ancestral swiftness to chain lightning. This one I don't really need to do too much for, because we have a lot of downtime here. So I'm going to sit on my Unleashed Life and just make sure that I have it for this next decay. Also going to pop my defensive here. Kick that. So defensive. Cloudburst. Healing Tide. Tank did get hit by that. We have all of our healing modifiers going. Very nice. Okay, that was the big one. Got a Risa Spray starting soon. I'm going to go ahead and put down Cloudburst. I'll wait till it starts, then pop Ascendance. Very nice. Keep these Riptides down. Oh, I was about to say, oh, did I never lust? Oops, but no, I did. Apparently. Hey, we did it. Ooh, 67 IO. Okay. We're kind of killing it. We are absolutely killing it. I have everything working in my favor. I'm going to use this trinket that I don't even have macro to anything. Okay, we're gaming. I don't even know what that trinket does. Circle, that's perfect. We're right here. Three and a half minutes. Can go to square or triangle. Let me just go to triangle here. Okay, we gotta go to square. Keep our dot on them. Gotta go through circle here. Come on, big damage. Where's it at? By square. Just go through now. 2 minutes. Put down a Cloudburst. We go right back through. Okay, this is when it gets hard. I'm gonna click this button, put down a Cloudburst, pop Ascendance. Okay, what's there? Square, perfect. My damage will absolutely matter here. One and a half. By triangle or square, we need to go through here now. Then wait. Okay, what do we take? I don't know. Just gonna follow them because they seem to know. Okay. Whew. We blasted. We timed it. We timed a 14. Oh my gosh. I'm like stressed, man. So as you see, we got a ton done this week, and it wasn't quite how I thought things would go. I mean, I really did fully anticipate like maybe even getting 2 of our healers, like both of our Lust healers to 3k IO, but sometimes just things don't work out how you plan, and I'm so used to it at this point with this series because I'll fully expect one healer to pop off and then just be completely let down. But dude, the Druid absolutely put in work this week. I think Resto Druid is super, super good right now, and regardless of how good you think it is, I think it's even better. But really quick, I'm going to show you guys, or remind you, I guess, where we started off the week. This is how far we had gotten in our push last week, and then this is where we pushed to. So yes, not as much done this week, especially on like the Evoker. I kind of wish that we would have gotten it to 3K today, but I'll put that one off for later. That one I at least have a lot of fun on, and huge gains on the Druid, some pretty good gains on the Shaman, although we didn't get it to 3K this week. I did get it set up nicely to get 3K next week, so fingers crossed that that happens. Also, I did get tier set. Like I finally got the tier set on the Shaman and one other healer, like the Paladin, during the vault openings. But one thing that I did not capture off screen was apparently I had gotten tier set on my Priest as well during the week. So hopefully you guys are going to get to see a lot of Holy Paladin and Priest gameplay next week, on top of us hopefully getting that Shaman to 3K. But yeah, huge stuff ahead. I think this series is so much fun. It's very taxing on me. A lot of gameplay, a lot of editing, but you guys make it so worth it. So thank you so much for all the support. Make sure that you guys hit the like button if you like the series, and make sure you comment down below just like something stupid. I just want to hear the dumbest thing, like maybe your dumbest take about healing. Like tell me that Holy Priest is broken or something just stupid. Just trick the algorithm, because this series takes a lot of effort, and I would really appreciate us, just pulling a prank on YouTube, tricking their algorithm so that more people can see this series. But guys, thank you so much. Make sure you guys subscribe on the way out, and also check out all the links in the description below. But this has been episode 5, and we are blasting this season. Hopefully we can finish in the next few episodes, fingers crossed, because I want to break our record of finishing before 10 episodes from last season. But guys, thank you so much for watching and for all the support. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care, guys.